The official announcement came on May 28, 2014, when Apple put a big red bow on its $3 billion purchase of Beats by Dre. Despite rumors that Apple was only interested in Beats Music in an effort to boost the decline in iTunes numbers, the deal included both the hardware, Beats headphones, and the streaming software, Beats Music, of Dr. Dre's business. The price tag still represents Apple's most expensive acquisition to date. Apple didn't need Beats back in 2014. So why buy the company at all, you ask? Well, buying Beats by Dre gave Apple control of the app Beat Music, a popular music streaming service that at the time differentiated itself by specializing in playlists curated by musicians and other major players in the music business. While Beats has introduced new products since Apple bought the company, it's clear that Beats by Dre has nowhere close to the popularity it used to. You know, with literally everyone you saw walking down the street or on TV or in a movie or in a music video had on a pair of iconic headphones. At that time, everybody had a Beats deal. But a lot has changed since 2014. Now that Apple has gained control of Beats Music and poured millions into advertising its own line of AirPod headphones, there's no wonder that folks are asking what happened to Beats by Dre. And the question might truly be, is Beats by Dre even gonna be around in 5 years? And is this another instance? If you want to go see what I'm talking about, go to my BET video. I'll say the same thing when Viacom bought BET. It is another instance of a black-owned company being bought out and shuttered once all of its value has been extracted. Beats by Dre began in 2006 after a chance encounter between the company's co-founders, former music producer Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre. Iovine says, quote, "I was walking down the beach one day and I ran into Andre Young. I was exercising and I said, 'How you doing?' And Dre is very soft-spoken, doesn't talk much. He just said to me, 'Yo, my lawyer, he wants me to sell sneakers. What do you think?' I said, 'Dre, nobody in the world cares about how you dress or will care about your sneakers. What you should sell is speakers.' At that moment, he said to me, 'We can do that.' And I said, 'F yeah,' end quote. The rest is history, as they say. Dre's stamp of approval helped Beats headphones get off the ground despite lukewarm reviews from audiophiles unenthused by the product's sometimes overwhelming bass and hefty price tag. But the audiophiles weren't his target. Beats aimed to attract young music fans who'd never bought fancy headphones before, serving up the product with a side of sex appeal. In 2008, Beats adorned the ears of folks like LeBron James and his US teammates at the Beijing Olympics and started popping up in every Interscope music video, hundreds of them on and around the body of artists including Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber, Britney Spears, will.i.am, Miley Cyrus, and Nicki Minaj. Some musicians got their own headphone lines, most notably Bieber's Just Beats and Gaga's Heartbeats. According to Noel Lee, acts allowed the headphones to be placed in their videos without receiving additional compensation, let alone equity in Beats by Dre. Quote, "You did a video with Interscope, you got the headphones," he says. Artists would say, "What are these?" The response, "Don't ask, just put them in the video," end quote. The broader headphone business soon came to reflect the success of its newest entrant. From 2008 to 2009, sales of headphones surged from 59 million units at $490 million to 68.7 million units at $648 million, marking a 32% jump in revenues. Boosted by all the free product placement, Beats suddenly accounted for nearly 1/3 of the market, racking up revenues of $180 million in 2009 alone. During the height of the headphones' popularity, Dre obsessed over keeping Beats cool, weighing in on everything from commercials to font styles, generally relying on his gut and vetoing anything, quote, corny or cheesy. In 2011, with Beats' annual revenues rocketing toward $500 million, the company got an incredible infusion. Handset maker HTC paid $300 million for a 51% stake in the company. With new cash came new products. For example, you got the Beats Pill that everyone knows and is popular, which is a modern take on the boombox. There were HTC cell phones with Beats audio, Beats branded laptops from Hewlett Packard, HP, and even a deal with Chrysler to put Beats speakers in a new edition of its sporty Charger sedan. Beats plowed forward aggressively, buying streaming service MOG for $14 million that year and raising another $60 million to transform it into what would become Beats Music in 2013. By the time Beats Music launched, industry insiders believed that streaming had already overtaken MP3s as the dominant music medium. In 2014, when Apple bought Beats, Beats was making a lot of headphones. They weren't exactly the most well-reviewed headphones, as I stated earlier, or the cheapest. They could cost as much as $450, yet only cost $14 to make. But Beats sold a lot of headphones, and they made a killing in the process. In November 2015, Apple kills Beat Music after integrating some of the core features of what we saw on Beats Music into Apple Music itself, especially that curation focus sort of idea. This move was entirely expected. So like I said, I wouldn't be here making this video if we didn't all see that coming. And at the time of the Beats acquisition, Apple already had a robust music software platform in iTunes. So Apple took the iTunes software, took iTunes Radio, combined it with Beats, and what launched would evolve into what we know now today as Apple Music. After Apple launched the Apple Music app, it was only a matter of time before Beats Music would disappear from the App Store entirely. Apple, of course, doesn't need Apple Music and Beats Music. It's the same thing, same kind of software. Now, I will say, after joining Apple, becoming a part of that big company, Beats has released new headphones. And outwardly, it appears that Apple hasn't really messed with the core Beats aesthetic and what the core headphone brand has been. I've looked at some of their newer designs, still very sleek. Of course, something I would want to rock. It just looks young and modern and cool. So the brand is definitely still alive. They offer headphones, earbuds, speakers. On the website, you can go get them in different types of department stores, big box stores, and Apple stores. And some of the newer model of Beats headphones even include some of the same wireless technology as Apple's wireless AirPods. But in the same way Apple held on to the iPod for years after the iPhone was off and kicking as a superior way to listen to music, Beats headphones seem like a thing of the past. Who have you seen wearing Beats headphones lately? And like any good businessman or woman would be able to see, Beats isn't getting anywhere near the same amount of shine as they used to. It's all about Apple's AirPods. AirPods. So it's any wonder where Beats will be in 10 years. Either way, I hope the company survives. There's nothing wrong with having diversity in the market, something that appeals to everyone. But that's what I got. Tell me what you think. Was selling Beats to Apple ultimately a smart move by Dre? He says it made him a billionaire, hip-hop rap's first billionaire. And at the end of the day, if you buy a company, you're permitted to do with it what you will. But that's what I got. Leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and then share on social media. Hit that share button, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.